recover to a different guard. He was always in that half guard pressure style from Pato.
We'll be right back with the women's lightweight final after this break. Women's lightweight semifinal, Janaina Lebri in blue against Cassia Moura, the rookie black belt in white. Looks like we have a double guard pull situation here. Janaina Lebri, a multiple-time IBJJF Worlds finalist, has yet to conquer gold at the world stage, but always seems to show up in these super brackets or the super fight style. She has an aggressive style, something we can also expect from the young Cassia Moura.
I wouldn't doubt that this will be the best match of the day. Both athletes...
No signs of...
Both athletes really like pushing the pace, and one really likes the bottom, the other really likes the top. So I think it's like a clash of like dynamic from top and bottom, and I think this is, you know, it has everything to be an incredible match.
Absolutely no signs of slowing down. And Cassia Moura, as we mentioned during the quarterfinal, has a little bit of pressure on her. I'm sure she's not quite as used to the lights as Janaina Lebri. Janaina has competed in many IBJJF Grand Prix under these lights, and a lot of them finished with sensational triangles and kind of rocket submissions like that one that she just threw up.
Cassia is having more trouble with the lasso this time than in the previous match. So maybe she should avoid holding Janaina's lapel with her right hand when Janaina doesn't have the lasso in. I think she's probably feeling out balance because of the foot on the biceps. But she's doing a good job closing her knees when Janaina is trying to get her out of balance. Now Janaina...
Incredible composure from Cassia, who, it's worth noting, isn't yet 19 years old. She'll be 19 a month from next week, but at just 18 years old, it's incredible how calm and composed she looks in this situation.
Yeah, but isn't that easier when, you know, your heartbeat can go all the way high, you know? No, I'm kidding. What she's doing is really impressive, and, you know, most people her age would be extremely fearful. Not just to be at the crown, but to be fighting Janaina.
Absolutely, as you should be. Janaina is the type of athlete that will just catch a submission that you don't see coming, and when it's on, it's too late.
And it's fast. Now she has two. And let's see how it's gonna be with Cassia on her back and Janaina now being the passer.
Let's go of that lapel guard on the far side to upgrade to this high collar grip. Not quite tighter on the head yet, but she does have a look here at misdirection pass. She might be coming around to Janaina's left side towards Cassia's right. Great double threat there, looking to punch an underhook through, and now she's got an established chest-to-chest connection, looking to flatten Cassia out.
She has a really good position now. Cassia's in trouble.
As the bottom player here in this smashed position with 5.5 minutes left to go, how much should Cassia looking to be urgent versus patient and waiting?
You should. I don't think you should ever be patient and waiting when you're in a spot that is so bad. You know, because if you're waiting, you know, it's Janaina's turn to Janaina can wait, and in the end, if Cassia tries to get out too late, then she's gonna give an opportunity for Janaina to pass. But Cassia moved out
on top.
Yeah, Cassia moved out of the half guard. You know, the stoppage and bringing back to the middle actually helped Cassia because she was able to get her off chest to chest and eventually get up on top and get the sweep. So that was smart from Cassia not staying in that position for too long, because I think it would only, you know, like I said before, with the high level athletes, it's inch by inch, right? So if you give an inch, they will most likely progress to something worse. And that position was already bad enough that you shouldn't allow your opponent to get it, you know, worse than it is.
Playing the resets is a valuable, really important part at the highest level. If you have the opportunity for a reset, as Cassia did, these athletes always take advantage of it and use it as that extra inch she needs of additional space, and was able to get out of trouble, getting herself on top. Now Janaina up by only an advantage.
But I would like to say that Janaina is actually, in my opinion, Janaina is actually winning the match, not by the advantage, not by the score, but she's winning the match in terms of, I think she seems like she wants it more, you know, at this point. Look at this. She could be playing a less dynamic game right now and wait for Cassia, but she's the one actually pushing the pace when I believe that both athletes could be on the same speed, if not Cassia with, you know, being more dynamic.
Janaina certainly has the momentum, and she's not looking to hand it over easily. She's earned control of the match early on, and it looks like she's going to keep the pace up, putting pressure on Cassia here with this lapel guard. One thing to note, Janaina does like to play a lot of lapel, but she's very active with it. She's constantly using it to off-balance her opponent, maintain control, and almost get on top of Cassia with a deep.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
It's almost like not fair. Wow, unreal. And she's gonna get you.
What an incredible
Janaina's
scramble.
gonna get you. That's crazy.
That was an incredibly decisive moment in the match. Janaina had a great scoring attempt. Cassia countered it, but Janaina recountered and picked up the points for it.
But I think that there's gonna be some type of advantage for Cassia as well, because at some point she did get to the back. I don't know if her hips were too low and the hooks were not settled in, but the referees have the replay, so they will be able to watch and give the right scoring.
But Janaina, again, takes control of the momentum, is continuing to pour the pressure down on Cassia Moura, and now in another very tight passing position, head low, chest to chest again, Cassia flat. Janaina has right where she wants her.
And now it's not gonna be pulling to the middle, so Cassia is in trouble because we're in the middle of the mats, so there's not gonna be a stoppage. So inch by inch, Janaina, look at this. That's what I was saying. If you stay there for too long, it's trouble, you know. And this time, Cassia was not able to get her off right away. So Janaina passes the hips, gets the 3 points for the guard pass, and another 4 for the mount, leading 9-2.
Janaina is always just so hungry in those dominant positions. When she gets an inch, she never gives it back, and she's always looking to progress. You know, she could have maybe relied on some of those earlier scrambles and just set some grips and held on, but hungry to advance to the mount, and I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see her go for a submission with 50 seconds remaining.
Yeah, Janaina, so far might be the most impressive athlete at the crown, because there are a lot of like Tainan had a beautiful match. You know, Eric showed all his technique, and Pato, you know, Pato is Pato with strategy, technique, and everything. But Janaina showed a mix of, you know, being very technical and at the same time being very athletic. You know, but what really intrigues me is this will to win that she has right now. You know, like will to really beat the person. It's not even win the crown. Like, she doesn't want the crown. She wants to beat every opponent. Like, that's how I feel that she's fighting. You know, she could be relaxing. She could be, you know, more calm, saving some energy. But she's going for the submission, whether she's winning by 10 or, you know, she's losing by an advantage.
We will find out soon who Janaina Lebri's opponent is in the final, but we do know that she will be advancing one submission win in the quarterfinal before a points victory over Cassia Moura. Janaina Lebri to move into the crown final for the second year in a row.